Hello, boys and girls. We're going to be reading this story this week. And I really like this one because it's called Twist the Text. And it's a story that you already know very well, but they've done different things to it. So, a Little Red Riding Hood collection. Ooh, nice setting. Twist the text. A Little Red Riding Hood collection. This is our table of contents. So we have a traditional tale on page 1, alternative ending on page 16. Let me start this. Diary entries of the Wolf of Red Riding Hood, of Granny. Ooh, there's a newspaper article, a persuasive letter, and a play script. We're probably not going to do all of them because there are 76 pages. We're going to take it slowly, all right? So, Little Red Riding Hood, traditional tale. Once upon a time, and a very fine time it was, a girl called Red lived with her mother in a cottage on the outskirts of the great forest. On this particular spring day, Mother took a batch of fresh cupcakes from the oven and placed them on the table, where they steamed gently. "Little Red!" shouted Mother, banging her rolling pin on the table. "Little Red, it's time to get up." It was nearly noon, and Red had only just woken up. She leapt out of bed, knowing that her mother would be cross. "Coming, Mother!" she called as she hurtled down the stairs. Red smelled the cupcakes before she saw them, sweet, buttery, and delicious. As she bounced into the kitchen, she imagined sinking her teeth through the soft sponge for a huge bite. She reached out to take one, but her mother stilled her with one look. Mothers are great at that, aren't they? "These smell delicious," said Red, backing away. "You've been busy, Mother. Who are they for?" "They're for Granny, so keep your mucky fingers off. I didn't raise you to steal from little old ladies. Why, your poor Granny lives alone in the forest, surrounded by fearsome creatures. The least I can do is bake her a cupcake or two every now and then." "I wouldn't dream of touching Granny's cupcakes," Red reassured her mother, but her stomach rumbled greedily. Now Red was always hungry. She thought that it might have something to do with the way that she was growing. She knew that she was getting taller from one week to the next because of the hooded cape that her granny had knitted her. The cape was red, just like her name. Each time she put them on, the cape's hem hung a little higher on her legs. So she's getting taller and taller and taller, and the cape is going up and up and up. Have you got clothes that are too small for you? Mother and put her hands on her hips, just like Carolina does. "Now, you're going to take the cupcakes straight to Granny's," she said, piling them into a wicker basket. "No dilly-dallying. You keep to the path and you never talk to strangers. Do you hear?" "Yes, Mother." With a sigh, Red took the basket and hurried from the kitchen into the glorious spring sunshine. As she skipped merrily through the sun-dappled forest, Little Red's hazel eyes sparkled, and her bright red cape swung just above her ankles. Her red hair shone in the afternoon sun, and her small freckled nose wrinkled as she smiled cheerfully at her woodland friends, the rabbits and the birds. The birds flitted about, carrying sticks for their nests, and the bluebells on the path nodded contentedly to themselves. Occasionally, Red would pause and slightly touch the petals of the wildflowers with her dainty fingers as she stopped to smell them. It was a warm day, nearly summer, and it was hard to believe that anything fearsome lived in these woods. A soft breeze blew and the blossoms shook the trees. It was the perfect day for a picnic, and Red thought longingly of the cupcakes in her basket. In fact, she was so busy thinking about the cupcakes that she didn't spot a shadowy figure leaning against a tree trunk. And we're going to stop there.